All right.
Hey, we're live.
Yeah, we are.
Welcome back, everyone. My host, Dave Burrows. Hey, wait, come back. I don't talk well by myself. Okay.
Look at that. Cheap publicity. Watch this. Look.
Oh, he's still here. He is still here.
7-0 right now, which they're playing at 26-20 if you look at the shots on goal.
They're competing,
and
but they're just not getting the chances.
Yeah. Wow.
We'll see you next year. Like, what do you say? I don't even know what to say that we didn't touch
honestly,
on.
I don't.
Hey.
Seeing faces I haven't seen in a long time.
The front of them.
I do. I come down and I like, what am I? What's going on out there, Jake?
I think we bring Director Jason in. He can finish.
Bring Director Jason in to talk. No comment.
No comment from Director.
We should get him in front of the camera before the season.
I think you should.
If we were playing Fortnite or Pavlov, maybe he'd get in front of the camera. There's lots happening out there. I mean, what's the positives out there? We did play better than the first period, I do think. Well, even though we're sitting where we're at.
We had
Langevin, he kind of got shystered there, that one goal where he was gone and then the guy just kind of went bloop, there it is.
Yeah, but I mean, even the hustle from the corner, from the D-man, I'm not quite sure. It could have been Kelton. The hustle from the corner to get back in front of the net wasn't there. And yawning cage, pucks rattling around, goalie's looking the other way because he made the initial save. That's his job.
Yep.
And then there's just no help.
There's nobody else there.
No help. And I mean, I feel for the goalies because the confidence have got to be, it's tough. I feel for the forwards. I feel for the defensemen. It's like a pinball machine in there for them. And I don't know if I have an answer anymore.
Well,
I don't know.
There's what's the conversation in the locker room right now? Is what are you saying to this team right now? You're the coach. You see what's happening. I'm looking up where I sit upstairs. I'm looking up over to my shoulder to my left and seeing General Manager Nick Sinclair. There's no smile there.
Well, absolutely. This is obviously it's not what we want. You're trying to bring a team together to win. We didn't pull the pin at the trade deadline to say, hey, let's rebuild for the future. We were going with these horses, and so he believes in them. Again, like we said at the pregame, it's the first time we've had our full roster in a long time, so there's going to be some wear and tear out there as well.
Yeah.
But what do you say to the guys? You say to the guys, we got 20 minutes of hockey to play. Let's just go play it. Let's see how close to 7 we can get.
Yeah.
And you try to keep it positive. Let's have fun out there. Who wants to play net? I don't know.
Yeah, well, we've already seen one goal change there, right?
Yeah. No, and I don't mean that because of the goal. I'm just saying let's have fun with it.
Yeah,
we do that with the football team sometimes, and usually it's when you get ahead, but it's like, okay, who wants to run the ball now?
Right.
And have fun with it.
And we the Sting want to put on a good show for these fans as well. I mean, last week when I interviewed Sam Bitton on the Jumbotron there, he said that out loud. He said, we're hoping to get into playoffs, and we're hoping we can bring something. We really want to bring something to the fans here. So they're genuine about what they want to accomplish out there. They're just don't seem to be able to get organized, like you were talking earlier. When this guy's over here, this guy, all that stuff, just they don't seem to have that. As our friend Danny Cucciamilio would say, you got to gel together.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're not gelling out there.
I totally agree with that. It's, I don't know, I think just everyone's trying too hard, and we're squeezing our sticks, and we're...
There's a good point in that, Jake, because you talk about, obviously, both teams come out here to win.
Yeah.
The pressure's on to win because we're not doing it nearly as well as we, even to go back to the start of this season when they got off on the wrong foot, horrible wrong foot, but then they found other foot and they were like 10-11 in a row for
something like that,
and okay, here we go, everybody showed up, and then What changed out there? Our friend Jay Peckham would talk about the line changes that happen out there. Are line changes happening quick enough? I don't know. Maybe. I think the line changes could be improved.
I think the biggest thing that changed was the chemistry of the team. This guy gets suspended.
Right,
this
that's
guy
where
comes
I was going
back.
with it.
This guy gets hurt. This guy comes back. And the lines are changing, literally. Not how fast they come on and off the ice, but what they're doing is the chemistry's not there. And this game, why do you think they play so many games?
Well, it's
the chemistry's got to be
there.
there.
Well, it's really hard to get that when, like you were starting to talk about, so Jamison Reese was gone for a long time. We saw Kelton Helcher off. We saw Ryan McGregor off earlier. So you get these guys on a line together, and then they're gone. So, we got to put Jake in there with that guy, and we'll put, there's no opportunity to get to know each other.
Yeah.
You can get to know each other at practice.
It's characteristics and stuff like that. When we're breaking out.
And you got to like each other.
Yeah.
That helps. I don't know. I'm not suggesting that's. I don't know. But
yeah.
Is everybody getting along there?
It's fun to win and people get along. I'll high five anybody on my team. I might not like them. Right. But if we're winning, I'm high fiving them. And it's just that bond is just tighter. And maybe whatever is bothering you from that one person of their character, you just kind of forget it and you move on. He might not come over for supper, but he's still your teammate and you still have his back. And when you're losing, you don't have that as much.
Yeah.
And I know that, and it's so hard to get out of. It's hard to get out of, especially when the rep becomes huge.
Well,
and
we've all been there, and that's just life in general. Sometimes you get stuck in a rut. And, I know I could be doing better, or should be doing better. And you talk to your self-talk, right? But it still sucks when you're down and you're trying to get up. Fall down 7, get up 8, I guess, if you can.
Absolutely. And you know what? You put forth an effort. Let's set the tone. Maybe the coaches are going to say, let's set the tone for next game, guys. Let's just get out of this. Let's go get 2 goals. See if we can get a third. And let's just chip away at it. Just give it our all. Try our make the however many fans are here tonight. Let's make them proud of us and give them a little bit of a show.
What they deserve, for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go to the Facebook contents. Our director Jason will let me. I can't see that. Sorry. Do I need my glasses?
Do you want my glasses? Hey, Dave. Hey.
Well, that's from before, isn't it? Is he saying that again? Hey, Dave from Dan. It's like this thing want to just end the season. That's from before. I don't know why that's still showing up there, but okay. No new comments.
So no new comments.
Well, what do you say? We're losing 7-0.
Everything's going to heck in a handbasket. It's not even funny. That didn't even sound good.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
Heck in a handbasket.
Heck in a handbasket. Well, this is a tough one to talk about because we're at that point where there's so much that's happened throughout this entire season to bring it to this point, and we can stand here and we talk about our defense again. And I think at the end of the day, it's just like, okay, boys, like you said, what are we going to do here now? We've got to make some hard decisions and go out there. I'm predicting a little more aggressive third period.
I think I deserve to see a fight. But I think you might see it, and where that's going to come down to, it's going to come down to is Flint going to still play their number one line for the whole thing, and when they start doing it, then is someone going to take a shot? It's like, okay, you got a big lead, kind of rest your weapons, play your third and fourth line, let them have some minutes.
And this hasn't been a very fast game, I don't think.
Oh, no.
Like, it's kind of slow motion.
I was talking to Wheels over there. He goes, "This is only the second intermission."
Right.
And it's been moving slow. Like, it's 8:46, and it's probably right on time, actually, maybe for what it's.
This seems slow moving.
But it does seem slow moving. There's not a lot of action
unless
there.
You're the goaltender.
Yes.
It's probably moved back.
Yes.
And I always talk about the clock running out. When you're winning, the clock moves slowly.
Yes.
When you're losing, the clock moves really, really fast.
They have, in our league for football, when you have a certain score, they actually just run the clock.
Oh, right.
Because they don't want a shellacking going back.
Right.
And once it runs the clock, it's after a 35-point lead.
Okay.
So then they run the clock, and it just – and I always get mad at that, especially when we're the ones that, like, we have the lead. And I'm like, okay, but I got, like, third-string guys that want to get out and play football, and they can't because we're going to run the clock, and it just doesn't make sense. So there's another side to it, obviously. Yeah. Obviously, we can't run the clock because then the fans feel cheated.
Well, it's only 20 minutes.
You know.
Only 20 minutes.
But
it's been a long 40 minutes for the Sarnia Sting right now.
Hey, the out-of-town scoreboard, Owen Sounds tied with Hamilton 4-4. Sudbury's down to North Bay by a 2-1 score, and Guelph has got a 2-1 lead over London.
Interesting
How'd
scores
I do?
up there. You did great.
That was good.
You went right. We should have had that up there, and we'll have to plan that better next year.
Well, I didn't even know it was going to show up, but you showed that little gerbil doing his thing.
Oh, that's right. We did that. Okay, well, you did good. The scoreboard is good. Better. Wow! Better than the
anyway.
Okay, he's getting excited.
Director rock and roll screen
says wrap it up, man.
Either that or he's itchy.
7-0. Are we going to get some goals in there?
Absolutely.
Turn things around here the next 20 minutes of hockey, and then, of course, we'll be back post-game with whoever they hand out to us to talk to you about what's happening here tonight with the Sarnia Sting. Stay with us, Sting fans. We'll have some more for you coming up shortly. For the show live on location, I'm David Burrows and my friend Jake Cherski. Bye for now.